Alright, so we got our first official shot of Shazam, Zachary Levi's Shazam, and I'm late as always. I mean, I'm always going to be late by like a day or two, probably. But here it is, our first official look, and I don't have a big problem with it. I think it's pretty good. Of course, I always thought it looked good going back to like the first photo. I've been a big fan of the costume because they've been really comic accurate. You know, this costume is almost identical to the books. They've only made a few minor tweaks, but like you couldn't ask for anything to be more accurate. And just how I imagined, the lightning bolt in the center of his chest is glowing, and it has some kind of special effects with it, you know. And I imagine in the movie there's going to be even more special effects when he's using his magic powers. And it's funny how all those people making fun of the costume are turning around their opinions now about it, right? So many people were very quick to judge this costume from a really bad set photo. And they really couldn't see what it would look like in its final version. But, you know, I could see it. You know, I was already thinking what it was going to look like. And this official photo just shows us that, hey, we have nothing to worry about with the costume. But there's something else about this photo that I want to talk about. And that's... he's sipping on this drink, right? And it's a little funny, you know. I mean, it's supposed to be a kid in a human body, and, you know, he has like a drink or a shake or something. And it's a little slapsticky, and I expect the movie's going to be like that. But I'm not expecting there to be a joke every minute, you know. This shouldn't be a movie like that, you know. It's going to be humorous, it's going to be light, but they shouldn't be cracking jokes every minute. The humor is going to come from this kid being an adult, you know, and getting to do all the adult things that he wants to do, that he can't do as a kid, right? That's where the humor is coming from. They shouldn't have to, like, go out of their way to make shit funny. It should just come naturally. So I would say, like, that's my big concern about this movie and that poster. I feel like they're going to go too light and go too funny, and it's going to be really out of place for a DC movie, right? But of course, this movie should be family-friendly. I mean, Shazam, after all. It's about a kid becoming a superhero. But if you make it too light with too many jokes, it's just going to feel like another bad attempt at a Marvel film. And I don't think anybody wants that, right? We go to DC films for something else other than a joke every minute. You want a joke every minute, go watch Avengers Infinity War. That's it. We don't have to have that with every superhero film. So yeah, I expect Shazam to be lighter. I expect it to be funner. But I do expect there to be a serious moment, you know, at some point with the villain. I expect there to be some stakes because this is a DC film, you know. It just can't be lighthearted the whole time. We got to have some real stakes. We got to have some real conflict in the movie. So that's probably the only thing that concerns me about this initial poster. Because, you know, he's sipping on this drink and it just looks like he's not taking anything seriously. And yeah, I guess that is Shazam at the beginning, but eventually when he starts fighting a villain he can't handle, like Dr. Savannah in this movie, who has magical powers just like Shazam, like that's when the joke should stop, you know? That's when he should start worrying and getting serious about things. But other than that, I really like the way the costume looks. I think it couldn't get any closer to the actual books, especially the New 52 books. Like, you can't get any closer. And they really didn't have to do that at all. You know, they could have made this look completely different. They could have made this a green suit. You know, they could have made it completely different. But no, they stayed close to the comic books, as close as they could. And I definitely appreciate them for doing that. And this is like Zachary Levi's like big movie role, right? Like, he hasn't been in that many movies as a lead. I don't think he's ever been the lead in a movie. Like, he's going to carry this whole movie. He's the first image on a poster, you know. This is his movie. And he's super proud of it. Like, every time he talks about it, he just gets more and more excited about it. He can't wait for the movie to come out. And that's always good to see when, you know, actors are excited about a movie. But we've seen what Warner Brothers has done to movies like Suicide Squad and Justice League. How they completely betray the tone of the universe, you know. Because, like, Man of Steel and BVS, those movies are serious. You know what I'm saying? They're like actual dramatic films about superheroes. And so is Wonder Woman to some extent. You know, it's just as serious. And there's no reason why Shazam can't be that too. Yes, you can have your moments of levity, but at the end of the day, if there isn't a serious tone, you know, if it just feels like the people making the movie aren't taking the movie or the source material seriously, it's going to be bad, you know? I'm not going to like it. So we'll see, though. You know, we're going to see a trailer. I'm sure we're going to get some kind of teaser at Comic-Con. I'm sure we're going to get a teaser at Comic-Con. A sizzle reel, something. But yeah, that's what I think about it. What do you guys think of the poster? How do you think the movie's going to come out? You think they're going to go the Marvel way and just make this a fucking Marvel movie? Or you think they're trying to do their own thing right now? Because right now, I've never seen another superhero movie poster where the superhero is sipping on a drink. You know, I've never really seen that in a movie poster, so it's already doing something that I haven't seen before. But other than that, you know, what do you guys think of the poster? Let me know down below, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.